Did you know that in this new patch, if you're in the tower and you're hungry, just hit this frame in the hangar. He sells McDonald's. I'm kidding. What's going on, gamers? This is DBMgamer. So Bungie just released patch 111 and with a slew of new goodies that I wanted to talk about and a certain scout rifle that's just not getting any love. But before I get into that, I have to get to my shoutouts. My shoutouts is how I like to show appreciation back to the community that has gotten me this far. So I want to give shoutouts to Debbie Daly, Spencer Rays, Ashbury Village 10, Johnny Rays, Jake Nemeth, and Connor Hill. So this leaked today, and yes, they are real. It actually comes from the same person as the House of Wolves gear leak. Now, if you're not familiar with the original size of the original leak and what Bungie's response to it was, just check the video link in the corner. Now the numbers, just like when the Dark Below leaked, won't quite match up to the game that we're playing now, so a lot of the numbers and even the names are just simply placeholders at the moment, but the picture of the Reef Raid being called the Arena actually got me a little excited. So with patch 111 coming in, we got a few things that we knew about, and one big surprise: you can now move stuff between characters without even playing Destiny. Now this is awesome because it addresses one of my problems with access to the vault, because I spend a lot of time in the loading screen going to the tower, getting a specific piece of gear for my raid that my team is running, only to forget one piece of gear and have to go back to the tower again. Now this will be a thing of the past now. You can access your vault through Bungie.net or even the companion app on your smartphone. Now you gotta love technology. So for example, I could be in the middle of a mission and need my Atheon's epilogue. All I gotta do is just hit Bungie.net, click the legend, and take it from the vault. Super easy. It even works with all this heavy ammo sense that you probably picked up from Xur. You can even split the stack so that you always have a full stack on your Guardian. Now also snuck in this patch is the ability to see where you stand with the different factions at a glance. Just tab over to your inventory menu and you can find that out. Now this is a pretty cool addition. It even included the much talked about pulse rifle buff and shotgun PvE buff. Now this is what I want to get into. Now I went into the Divide with my bad juju on a level 31 character and got some base numbers pre-patch. Now against regular Drake enemies, it was hitting for about 32 damage to the chest and about 95 damage for headshots. After the buff, the same level 31 Guardian was doing 31 to the body and 107 to the head. Now this is a nice increase if you can land multiple headshots. But what I was personally looking forward to was the shotgun buff for PvE. Oh boy, does it not disappoint. Look at how quick I can kill a Crota sword bearer with this thing. I gotta say, this is the most fun I've had in Destiny since they dropped that Tumbler Sparrow. My shotgun actually feels like a shotgun now. I killed servitors with ease, doing jump 180s over top of them. I even went after the Devil Walker with the thing. 3 good hits to the leg and you can even make it sit down. Yeah, I will be using shotguns in PvE, and you should be too. Now during the Iron Banner, I actually hit rank 5 for one reason. I wanted Galleon's demise. I love the rolled perks that it had that it was sitting in the tower with. Add to that some of the highest impact of the game for scout rifles, and you should have a pretty beastie weapon. But for some reason, there was not a lot of interest for this rifle. I had heard that even some in the YouTube community was saying it wasn't that good. Well, let me show you some footage from this thing and you can make your mind up about it. Now out of the gate for a headshot, I was getting 666 damage. Yeah, you can add your own meaning to that number. Now the reason for my Iron Banner push was the perks were very similar to Fatebringer, and that's considered by many to be one of the best and most fun hand cannons in the game. So let me show you how they compare side by side. Now you want to tell me that the hand cannon, which just got a nerf by the way, over range, is tons more fun than this scout rifle, which is great at range if for nothing else but the zoom when you aim down sights. It makes me question who is playing this game for fun and actually enjoying it. Now lastly, with the House of Wolves coming soon, I posted a fun poll around the weekend to see who would win in a full-on Fallen throwdown between Asgore the Archon Priest and Sepix Prime, the two Fallen strike bosses that we have at the moment. Do you think Sepix would be smart enough to stay out of the range of Asgore's shotgun? Do you think Sepix can overcome Asgore's huge health bar? I do know one thing. With all the blinking that will be going on in this fight, it may be harder to follow than a Dragon Ball Z fight, and I'm talking about the episodes at the end of that show. Now the poll ended with Asgore taking it with a little more than 80% of the vote. But what do you think? Who do you think would win in this fight, and why? Now just leave your comment, or if you simply like this type of content, just hit the like button, or if you want to see more, just hit subscribe. But as always guys, have a good one.